ladies, Ethereum, yes, so it's Francis, the crypto sniper, coming back at you after a lovely bit of time off. This is one of the reasons why I say you don't need the beginning of every major move. There's people that are hanging on for Ethereum because they've done exceedingly well. We were part of that lucky move. We caught a great set of bullishness up there, but since then we've had a measured pullback, and then we've had this kind of price action. Every time we've had this kind of push up, it's the new thing, it's back on track, there you had it, here you had it, here you had it, only it had a grind line under it and spilled back down. People got optimistic again there, people got optimistic again here, and of course you've set right back. So Ethereum is having to sweat out, having done an extraordinary year in the first half of the year. You don't need the first part of the move. This is logarithmically scaled, so this actually looks better than it is because this is quite a reasonable pullback at the end of the day. So I've scaled this logarithmically, and that's why we've captured, this looks such a huge move, because it's capturing percent in it. However, if we de-log scale this, and you get the chart of Ethereum, you'll see that it is a big pullback that it's had, and you don't need to be part of the first part of the beginning of this move. And for me right now, it's also not a place where you should be putting your coin. Will it recover? Can it recover? It can do all those things. It certainly can. There seems to have been at one point a bit of a natural flaw in and around the 675s area, and of course we've just run that now. We've just run that. Note how you got defended there, you got defended there, you got defended here. A weaker rally than this rally, so there's always impulses, but they're getting softer, and then you eventually spilled through what is a bit of a temporary flaw. You're getting a little bit of buyback again at this level here around the 6s, and it could come back up above this, but that does not mean the bull is back for Ethereum. So for me, Ethereum is not the place to be playing on your long side for this. And let me add further, there is possibility and structure here for an inverted HVF at some point. There's possibility and structure here. In fact, we may already have been looking at one, and I warned people out of Ethereum on exactly that point, that you may already be in potentially inverted structure. In fact, we have one. I should have started with that straight off. It's kind of like me putting it all together literally as it's happening. You actually have an inverted structure break that's already in play. I think that was the final low after the rally high. So you actually have Ethereum in an inverted HVF, and I should have started with that as very first, and I was just trying to start out warning you it's not necessarily a buy. That's a huge sell-off if that were to perform to target. Many people say never. Right now you're watching this and you're saying never. Never, never, never would it drop down to those levels. We've got the brains trust, we've got everything going on our side. My view is I trade what the technicals show me. If I have any doubt with the trade, I won't be shorting Ethereum, I don't think, but if I have any doubt, I certainly won't be buying it long with an inverted. Where is the access for this pattern? We talk about key levels of significance coming in right here at the round number of the 7 level. So that's just creeped above. So there you go. So I am saying to you, Ethereum is a concern for further downside. By the way, when we called Ripple at 24 to run right the way through 13 and to go lower, when it was in one of these first inverteds in a downtrend, those all performed, and Ripple performed, went right the way down from 24s, traded in the 3's. It defied everybody's belief. It was the second biggest coin at that point. Now you're looking at Ethereum and you're saying, wow, can it really go to the low 3's? And my answer is it quite potentially can, and that would have been a triggering event. What can you get? A return move rally into the funnel or up to this level before selling off again. So be warned. Ethereum, in my view, is not a current hold, it is not a current buy, and could just have triggered short on an inverted that could see it go to 50% and more, 60% loss of its current valuation to Bitcoin. Remember, the chart is Ethereum, Bitcoin on the daily. So an inverted HVF. Stay out of Ethereum. That is the crypto sniper's take.